Hi, my name is Jesse at Trashpin, and I currently make fully recycled discs. I've tried to be as open and honest about this entire process as I can be, but there's one question I haven't answered yet. Where does the plastic actually come from? And to be honest, it's pretty nuanced. Just to reiterate for those who aren't aware, my plan is to recycle plastics that are most commonly produced and end up in landfills, oceans, and on disc golf courses. This means that the first, easiest, and most scalable way for me to source plastics is from recycling plants. The process of collecting, cleaning, and shredding plastics is a huge task, but there are also recycling systems in place that already exist in many cities. And because of this, I can tap into some of those. The plastic you see behind me is HDPE, and it's the same plastic that the prototypes have been made from. I got it from a company in New York where the owner has a relationship with a local recycling plant that sells him smaller quantities that he turns around and sells. Obviously, this isn't the most ideal way for me to source materials, but most recycling plants will only sell plastics by the pallet or more. The most ideal scenario for me long-term would be to build a relationship with a local recycling plant in Denver. Sourcing the materials may vary over time, but one thing I can say for sure is this. When discs are for sale on my website, I will have clear information about where those plastics were sourced. The second way I plan on sourcing plastics is in a much smaller and limited quantity way through my own plastic shredder, which I'm actually gonna build today. This will make it so I can shred my own materials and make limited batch runs of certain discs. And the coolest part, I can make a disc from basically anything. So while I build the shredder, I actually need your help. In the comments below, let me know one plastic product that you would like to see a disc entirely made from. I'm seriously stoked to hear your responses. I got this puppy from a precious plastic company based in Malaysia. Initially, I wanted to build my own shredder box, but as I did more research, the precious plastic plans called for materials that are really expensive to source in the US, which meant buying this prefabbed was significantly more reasonable. So all we really need to do is build a base and a hopper. Okay, you might be wondering why there's a bunch of room for me to stand on one side of the table, and that's because eventually that's where I'm gonna put the motor. For now, the shredder is a hand crank. It's definitely harder and more time consuming, but at least I can shred my own plastic for now. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments below one thing you wanna see me make a disc out of. The sky's the limit, as long as it's recyclable and plastic. Please subscribe to support the channel, and we'll see you next time.